Hello everybody, welcome to Buildz server. I'm here today with the other owner, Mr. Owlz.
Hey, what's up, dudes? This is an awesome day. You know why? Tell us why.
Right, today is the release date of our server, so if you have tried to join in the past and had any inconveniences, which me and Reese fully apologize for, that is because we have been on a whitelist. We had hackers come on here, we've had griefers, and to eliminate all this kind of stuff we had to put up a whitelist. So from this point onwards now, guys, you can have a look in the description. There should be an IP there and you can join on the server. Now in front of me is a row of beautiful modern houses, probably some of the best modern houses I've ever seen on Minecraft. One of these right here, that was made for a channel called Typhoon Cinema on 124,000 subscribers as a Let's Build, and there's many more which are going to be featured. I'm here today also with the server admin. Right in front of me is ZariusHD.
How you doing, guys?
And
doing good.
he is in charge of a really cool project which we're going to be getting onto in a minute, and also the majority of the cars and vehicles on the server. So let's get down to the road and have a look at this.
This is the original road on the server. This is basically where it all started off. This is all the original cars. These are the original plots. This right here, if you guys take a look over here behind where we were standing, this is the original apartment building. This is the first build on the server, and it looks absolutely beautiful with the shaders that I'm using right now.
Yeah, so this was built by me and a YouTuber called Sever, who I'm sure you're very aware of. He's on all of our featured channels. Me and him started this off as a first server build, really like the flow of it, and it's basically just a luxurious modern apartment building. You got from swimming pools to like that modern look with the blue stained glass panes going around as balconies. You've got a second swimming pool with an infinity pool, a downstairs gym. We got all this shebang going on the server, and you guys can also come on the server and go check out all of this cool stuff.
And at the moment, this is the only apartment building, which is absolutely okay because, you know, this server is very new, and we're going to be very excited to, you know, allow all kinds of cool new builders with all kinds of talent onto the server and build many more. But at the moment, this is the only one on the server, as of now at least.
Yeah, we also want to state another point, guys. Now, a lot of you that will apply will not be able to get on. This is only due to us having enormously high standards, just because we want the builds to be on the server produced by the very best of builders. So do not feel offended, do not feel down if you don't get onto the server. I'm sure one day if you look at our our review series and you keep watching our Let's Builds, you'll pick up a thing or two. And like I always say, go check out Keralis if you're looking for any further inspiration. He just makes some mind-blowing videos that will really get you guys in the motivation mood.
Not to mention that everybody's welcome. You're all welcome to come on the server and look at awesome builds done by people you may know, people that you've seen put videos on YouTube, maybe one of the Let's Builds Alex or I have done. I mean, they're all going to be here, and you guys are always welcome. Maybe you're not going to be able to build unless you submit an application and get accepted, but you will definitely most likely, no, of course, you will be on. You can be a guest on the server. That's a guarantee. If you've got Minecraft, you have an account, you can come on the server. You are 100% welcome.
Alright, so let's get on to some of the projects and funny things going on the server. So if we start off over here, me and Smithers boss decided to build the Batmobile. We are quite good car builders when we want to be. We just generally don't do that many on our channels due to huge Let's Builds going on recently and certain stuff. But this is the Batmobile from Batman Begins. This is my one right here. It's looking pretty badass. It's got fire out the back. You know, I try to include as much as I could. If you get inside, you can actually lay down on this bed down here. And you can fire like pretend missiles and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. And then we've got Lewis's Smithers boss right over here using some new cool little features. Like check this out, guys, you're going to get some inspiration from this. This is actually a front window glass. We've used flowing water. This is done through World Edit, of course, so it's set to stay there, and this is pretty badass as well.
Not to mention, I was flipping out when I saw this at first. I was like, oh my god, did you just curve That's genius, you know. It's like I honestly wouldn't have thought of this. You know, you don't really consider using anything but solid blocks. But I mean, even just looking at this with shaders and without shaders, it just looks absolutely beautiful and super realistic. Not to mention, very realistic.
Not long ago on the World Keralis Inspiration series, we saw Andy Yoda show off this new design of tables, which is basically, guys, you can set water, which is //set, and then I think it is water. Then you've got a colon and then 1. And it works the same way as snow layers. You can set different heights of water, and this is just used for a spoiler here, and this is on a Datsun 240Z, which is a classic Japanese European sports car. And that is what we got started with that, and then it expanded to becoming windows.
I actually have one of these in real life. I have the next year, like 2 years, like the second generation of these, and I actually have a video of it on my channel if you guys want to go check that out. Really awesome car. Going off topic, but it is really a sick car. A lot of fun to drive.
Right back here, what we have is we have a modern Skyscraper. Now, this is something me and Mr. Owlz, me and Reese have been taking on as a little project. It still has a very long way to come, but it's showing some real potential, and I'm sure this is going to look mind-blowing as soon as it's out. And of course, we will be making a video on this, and I cannot wait till the day when we finish this thing, because this one is literally a Hoover for inspiration.
It's really large. It's a very large project. It's gonna turn out well. I can already tell by the front. I mean, look at the amazing details on it. It's got awesome floors. I don't think we've decided on what we want to do for it. I think we decided as for like townhouses or apartments or something like that.
Yeah, like apartments would be awesome.
Yeah. But nevertheless, it's absolutely beautiful at this point. I cannot wait to see the final, how it looks at the end.
So I think this has come to the time in the video where we have to show you guys something unique and something at its final, like its absolute maximum standards. I've never seen a construction site like this ever before in Minecraft, so I'm going to hand over to Zarius and he's going to take you through this part of the video.
Yeah, guys, as you said from the other guys, we're looking at decent standards. So what we've done is we put like a couple of buildings up. We've got like an apartment block here with ice and snow builds and everything like that. So what we do over here on this side is a construction site. Since it's a brand new server and we're still working on it, thought what would be better than an actual construction site with a building being uprooted, placed. So what we've got here as well. Sorry, go on. Yeah.
Oh, I was just going to state how good it looks. Honestly, it's mind-blowing.
Yeah, it really is, man.
So what we've constructed here, all these vehicles that you see are on my YouTube channel for vehicles and stuff. So if you want inspiration for vehicles, go check them out. Also check Buildz and Owlz out as well, because they've got vehicles on their channel as well. But what we've done here is putting things down like a cement mixer here, putting down concrete on the Rio just to fill it in. We've got a backhoe over the back here, just laying down pipes with leaking water.
I love this feature. It's just so realistic, you know?
It's like a realistic scenario. It's pretty genius, if you ask me.
And we've got coffee espresso machine for the boys when they when they're thirsty. We've also got the concrete blocks here with the actual iron pillars inside with the Rio, so it connects to the wall features. And as you look up, there's a crane up there holding a couple of iron bars and pipes, which are laying from here. We've also got a fuel tank, so you can actually fill up your vehicles or whatever on your machines. You've got your portaloos, you've got your site office, and you've got a couple of skip bins here for your trash. And obviously if you look over the top here, we've got a couple of trucks with more of the diggers on there and some extra wood features. But everyone likes what I've built at the very top here, so we'll fly up to the top. Buildz actually put the lights in underneath, so when you do night vision, this lights all up. Looks really good.
Yeah, guys, you have to check this out. It's pretty special.
It really lights up.
It really does.
Yeah.
Looks absolutely beautiful. I love it. So much detail and so much potential you got going into this, dude. I really love it. Honestly, I do.
Yeah. So we've got a lot more to build on this, guys, but I've built an actual mega structure here with a crane. It's got the sway bar at the back with all the lines, and you can actually get in from downstairs, which I'll fly down and then fly up. There's a little doorway here, and then you fly up, which I'll knock that bit out here. It gives you controls for up and down.
Wow, this looks so awesome.
And you keep flying up. If I can get up, there we go.
It looks like a real elevator if you look directly up. It was really cool.
Yeah, it does. I was noticing that right now, because that's what I'm doing in my point of view. I'm looking straight up.
Alright, let's open this little hatch up here. Get inside. Oh, man, I haven't seen this part of the build yet.
This looks really sick.
Whoa, I'm just speechless.
He was showing me this the other day, and I absolutely fell in love, because it looks so realistic. Like,
Oh
you can actually feel that you're controlling the crane. You can just feel, you can actually feel like how nervous you are controlling this beast of machinery. You
Yeah,
know?
I would be.
This is like, I mean, this thing's really huge. It's crazy. I mean, hey, so do you want to show them the couple of warps we've got going so far?
Oh yeah, sure. I mean,
So,
we just get down here from here. Show like a little final thing that we have to show about the construction site. It's just a nice little feature that I really do like. So if we just fly out and go onto the main road just outside the construction site, Zarius has included one of these little things that you see on the side of roads where you have the little lights to mark out, and then you've got one of these signs here saying like, you know, construction going on, please turn left. I just think that's a really nice little thing just to add to the whole like effect of this place. It's got like loads of them little features that you'd see in like real life all included into one project. That's what I think makes it special. And in fact,
even in the day with all these lights, they look pretty cool.
yeah, it really does. In fact, there's one thing that we also need to show. You briefly mentioned the yellow apartment building, Zarius, which as you can see is still undergoing some maintenance. If we come in, Smithers Boss, a YouTuber on the server as well, has done the interior for your apartment, and he's gone for a real modern appeal kind of to the place. It's really stretching the boundaries, including loads of new modern features to the actual industry, like all these new little bits and bobs that you can include in your builds. This place has it. So if we come across here into the kitchen, you've got like a little cooking timer. That is really smart. We have one of these steam suction contraptions, you know, like when you're cooking or the steam rises and then gets sucked out of vent. You've got one of them here. We have a dining room table here and a little TV screen right there with an under cabinet, and notice how he's changed it from the wood to a rug. It's quite creative. It just helps separate the blocks, making it look more interesting. We come through here. He's got his little office with a Apple Mac. See now he's done that right there.
Pretty
and
creative.
one thing
That's clever. That's
love.
clever.
Come have a look at these bookcases.
Ah, these shelvings or these bookcases?
Now guys, we're going to get a lot of questions about texture packs. This is my personal edit of Owlz HD. Well, mine and Zarius's actually, because Zarius pointed out some really nice features of Hudsington, which I decided to use in this pack. And one of the things is these bookshelves. They are traditional bookshelves, but if you've ever been to somewhere really classy, you will see these kind of bookshelves. And I just think they look amazing compared to the standard kind of cartoony Owlz HD versions.
Yeah, this looks definitely a lot more realistic than Owlz HD. And Modern HD. I used to use that one, but, you know, honestly, this looks probably my favorite at the moment. This is my favorite resource pack. And, you know, the download link should be in the description of all of our videos, am I right?
Yes, it will be. Well, we are having one of them plugins where basically, guys, you're going to be able to eventually come onto the server and it will say, will you like to download the resource pack? No, I was going to say like Rawsor pack there, so what the hell am I saying? And you're going to be able to click yes or no, you know, depending on your PC. It is quite requiring, but yet again it's worth it, and you're going to be able to experience these servers' full potential. So if we come through here, you've got a nice little hallway leading to a bedroom. I do believe this is the master bedroom, just judging by it having an ensuite and a pretty fancy looking bed. and this is a gigantic queen-sized bed. You know, you got your two side cabinets, a backing. This is actually very clever. This is maps right here, guys. If you go into a section of a world, you make that section of the world one material. In this case, we have snow. You then take a screenshot of that map just by right-clicking on it. It will then give you a white map, and then you can put that inside item frames, and that is how that is done. He's done that also with the side cabinets to give them a different kind of approach. You know, it's not something you see every day on Minecraft. That's what he's trying to do here. As well as
looks like a shadow.
Pretty sick lighting that we have inside here with some beacons and player heads.
I also like your drawers in the texture pack as well.
Yeah,
I was
these
gonna
are
ask
really,
that.
really smart.
Are those chests?
These are, yeah, these are chests, I think. I think they are crafting tables, actually. Yeah, they are.
Oh, they look so awesome.
I mean, you know, whoever uses crafting tables on Buildz HD, right? Not many people. Right. Some people do, but I think people are going to get more benefit out of these ones. That's why that was included.
They were used for like garage features and stuff, but that, I mean, can still be used as a garage feature.
Exactly.
You can do like drawers
and the really, really smart thing that you guys are going to love is delete the top of that. Have a look at the flooring potential with that.
Wow,
kitchens,
that does look really nice.
Modern kitchens. Yeah, pretty awesome, right?
It also would make a really nice deck for the outdoors.
Yes, it would. If we come into here now, we have a very modern looking bathroom. It's got nice little features like inlets in the walls for storage. Separated flooring, you know, you step down into the shower, it's got a slight depth to it, which gives it a nicer look. And then we've got one of them mirrors. Hasn't got a second side to it yet.
You know, I really like this toilet paper roll player head. That looks sick.
Yeah, that's pretty beast.
That looks really cool. I love that.
Alright, so now that's been shown, why don't we get through, show the other side of the apartment, which is the final bedroom, guys, and I hope you guys are going to get some inspiration from this as well.
This is beautiful. I like this little feature he did right here with the bamboo, I guess? No,
yep.
Sugar canes.
Bamboo.
Sugar canes.
Kind of looks like bamboo, I'll give you that.
It does look like bamboo. Honestly, let's be realistic. Let's be realistic here. I mean, that does look like bamboo. That is awesome.
One thing that I do like is I've never seen this design of wardrobe. I think you guys are going to like this too, which is just the maps and then just some normal wood.
You were showing me that earlier, and you know what? I actually really like it. He was really proud of this design of it.
That's pretty beast. And we got a final toilet, making our advantage of our cracked stone brick, which works very nicely through here.
Looks very Italian. I know that sounds weird to say, but it does. It looks really Italian. I like it.
Pretty awesome.
Very Mediterranean, you know?
And guys, this is a little building tip for you right here. Now, this is quite hard to achieve, but if you try and vary your materials, you use different materials for walls, different for ceiling, and different for flooring, you can sort of see the transition of colors and textures, and it works really well. And this has been made possible right here by Smithers Boss, and it does look pretty fantastic.
Are you referring to the whole design right here? Just looks
yeah, basically awesome. You got your oak wood on the floor, you got your cracked stone for the wall facing outwards, and then you have your grey wall, you know, going around the place. And then for the ceiling, of course, you know, everyone has white ceilings. We've used snow here, and the kind of contrast between the materials gives it this really nice modern effect.
I love when people do that. When they do all the divides of the room, like different types of materials, like the walls, roofs, and floors, like they're all different. Even like the walls, when they do like two different types of walls, I just love when people do that. It's really nice.
Yep. So I think that's half the video's been spent on Smithers Boss's interior right here.
Well, it looks really good, so I mean, he deserves a lot of the credit. Since it's unfortunate that he wasn't able to make it to this video, but that's his little tribute right there for the video.
Yeah, he is.
Should we show him the spawn?
Oh yeah.
Just a quick spawn. Very simple spawn that we just came up with.
So if you go /spawn, guys, you will spawn in front here, and it says welcome to Buildz. To become a builder, guys, you can email me, azariusgaming@gmail.com, or you can email Reese right there, nightowls@gmail.com. And this is basically telling you guys what you need to do. So you gotta send us 2 exterior shots of 2 builds, 2 interior shots of 2 builds, and basically we want these to be your own builds, guys. Send us a screenshot of your Minecraft characters to start with in front of all the interior pictures and all the exterior pictures, just like you would see on Rock. It's really the best way for us to do this. And if you lie about your builds, you know, you say you've built these things and then you come on the server and build something that looks crap, you will be banned, because literally we want to keep server standards at the highest possible rate. So if you're going to lie to us, you know, that's quite bad. We would consider that as a bad thing and ban you from the server.
And that's really not cool for the individual that, you know, actually worked hard and built the build, you know? I mean, that's not fair that you're taking credit for them. So don't come on the server expecting to get on if you're just going to use somebody else's build. Make sure it's your own. And, you know, it's just, why would you even want to build if you can't build, you know? So
yeah, the other thing is we do accept IRL builds. So if you build something that's a real life house, say a famous modern house, you build on our server, and you know, we are perfectly okay with that. We're just saying about you actually stealing other people's Minecraft builds and calling them your own.
Exactly. If you do something off of somebody else's, like, Let's Build, or if you download something off PMC, just don't do that. Just make sure it's your own build, your own design. Even if it's something that you've got from like an architecture website or something, that's okay, but just make sure it's your build.
Yeah, so basically, guys, it says around here, this is a modern kind of city, modern town, and it basically says, you know, very high server standards for elite builders. Keep the materials similar. So we don't want you to go out and build a gigantic purple rectangle and call it a skyscraper. We want to try and keep the theme of colours from like snow and wood, you know, going. What Zarius has done here is yellow, and I've got to say it's the best yellow build I've ever seen, and it just fits in so well with a construction site, you know, hazard and, you know, them kind of things that are all yellow, so that's why we kept that. So if you can really impress us with something that's different, we're going to be more than happy, so don't worry about that. The staff board, we're going to have a whole different board for this now. We now have Smithers Boss, who is head builder, Zarius, who is admin, me and Reese, me and Mr. Owlz as the YouTube channels and also the owners. We're all YouTubers on here, even some of our new building recruits. We have Design MC, who is a brand new builder. We have Dayton. What's Dayton's channel, Reese?
That is Gamers
House.
Gamers House. There you go.
Gamers House. He is a brand new builder. We're going to show you one of his builds, and we have SS Knifes, who is a fantastic medieval builder. We're also recruiting more builders that are medieval and traditional. You know, guys, this may be a modern warp, but we're going to have traditional warps and we're going to have medieval. We like to, you know, expand our kind of builds because that makes the server far more interesting. So now we've got away from the server board here, let's just make our way down the road.
As you guys can see, we have all kinds of vehicles all over the server, and they just look absolutely spectacular. So, I mean, if you're a vehicle builder, I mean, we can use all the help we can get, because vehicles are definitely a big part of it, making what's a city, you know?
I mean, saying something, guys, if you are a vehicle builder, we will accept you onto the server, but don't be fooled. You know, you think you can get away with building, say you're a vehicle builder but you can't build houses, you know, crap. We will catch you out on that. We won't ban you, of course, we'll just give you a warning because we need vehicle builders. Right here we have new projects. This is literally the upcoming area of new projects. So we have a modern skyscraper which I've just started building with Reese. This was one of my previous builds on a different server, and I was just like, you know what, that would look awesome here, let's rebuild it. So that is starting progression. Over here we have a very nice looking build from Gamer's House. He uploads for Typhoon Cinema, you may have seen him before, and this is his new upcoming modern skyscraper, and it is looking pretty cool. He's still in the progress of building it, guys. He's still very much in the progress, but that is also looking pretty awesome. Right over here we have Zarius's upcoming skate park, which is looking pretty badass. Zarius, do you want to tell us your plans for this little place?
Yeah, I logged on the server one day, and I think the signs are still here. It just said, I want a little park here, benches and playgrounds, and I want a simple lot of trees. And I thought, well, it's modern time. Why not put like a skate park for the kids and the elders? And so I thought I'd put one of my half pipes in here with a couple of benches, and being earthly friendly, you've got recycle and rubbish bins just to give it that extra touch. Still got to do a bit of work on it by putting in trees and little shrubs and stuff like that. But yeah, I thought I'd put a little skate park here and maybe a kiddie playground over here, so that way people in apartments can bring their children to have some fun.
Yeah, this is a very good part of the, the big city. It's kind of like that Central Park in New York, where you have like a park in the central of the city. So that's a pretty cool feature, I think. I think this is going to look really spectacular after you finish this set.
Let's finally show the warp. So we have /warp medieval. Let's see if that is gonna. Oh no, /warp medieval is incomplete yet. Forgot about that one.
Yeah, we don't think we finished that one yet.
Slash warp, what was it called again? Vault. That was it.
Yeah, we have Vault so far.
So guys, basically this is going to be the Hall of Inspiration. Basically, once this has been finished, you're going to be able to walk down various aisles, and there's going to be multiple rooms for vehicles, rooms for like aircraft vehicles. We're going to have rooms for interior, rooms for exterior, like little tips, and it's basically going to be loads of like little sections of rooms and layouts for inspiration. So if you guys are like thinking, what sofa should I include in my little house, you can just come over, go in the sofa room, you know, have a look at all our different designs of sofas, and this is going to be a really cool additional feature to the server. And if you have a look, this is where I got the inspiration for ZariusHD's construction site over there. It's this new little lighting feature that I included on my mansion Let's Build, and I've been kind of going with the flow with it recently. It looks pretty good.
And this is also a lighting feature that I did in the next warp we're going to show you guys. It's a very nice feature. It's also a very similar roofing feature, but I think I did a different material. Don't judge me. A different material as for like the surroundings of the lights. But other than that, the same shape, same concept, and it absolutely looks beautiful. I love it.
Did you want to mention as well, Buildz, about the actual beacons, the base of the beacon, what actual color it is compared to normal beacons?
Yes, I forgot to mention that, guys. What I did is I went on to Photoshop and I changed the bottom of the beacons. You may notice, like, you're trying to build something modern with ZariusHD, and the bottom of beacons are purple. Now, what does purple go with? It doesn't go with barely anything, right? So what I did was I went and changed it to black. It's the exact same texture, it's just black, and that's basically what I did. It also means that I had to change my obsidian. So if we just go in here, obsidian is a brand new building feature. You can use this for industrial purposes, sofas, car wheels, all kinds of stuff really. So that's a brand new texture that we've included, as well as all of our stone blocks, including something I know a lot of you builders out there that love this block, because, you know, ZariusHD has made the best stone slab ever. It now does this. So, you know, that annoying feature when you're trying to build these slabs and it creates a horrible crease in between them, that is now gone. I made sure that was gotten rid of.
I like it, dude. I really love it. It's beautiful. I honestly think this is probably the best ZariusHD edit so far.
Thanks,
it's by far. This looks really good, dude. Congratulations on this, and I cannot wait for everyone else to try this out as well.
Oh, not to mention, I changed the glowstone as well. Pretty beast looking.
I didn't even notice that before. That looks really cool, dude.
Yeah, the other one was this like golden color, and it was a bit like weird, and I never really used it. It was always beacons were the way forwards for lighting for me, and I wanted to make sure that people could also go ahead and use blocks that they wouldn't usually use, like glowstone, for example.
So should we show them the final warp? A very important warp.
Sure
for people with questions and stuff. So you would go to /warp RNA, and that basically just stands for the first names of Alex and I. But so basically what this warp is, if you guys have gone on Walk before, you remember back in the olden days there was All That Jazz. I think it's like All That Yoda or something like that now. But basically it's basically a warp where if you have any questions, suggestions, or if you want Alex or I, or Buildz or I, Zarius, anybody, any of the admins to check out a build, you can come in this room and you can basically leave a sign on any of these walls. These walls are categorized. So as you guys can see by the left wall right here, if you have any building questions, so if you have any questions building related, you would go to the board to the left. Examples of questions, if you have like plots, warps, permissions, etc., all of above, you are able to submit those on that board, and we'll check this frequently. Now the board in front of us, that's a board that's for, you know, like if you want Alex or I to do a showcase, Buildz or I to do a showcase on one of your builds. So you would leave your IGN and your plot number, no, your coordinates to your plot, and we'll definitely check it out. And you may just see your showcase on one of our channels. And this wall over here, as you guys may see right here, this is questions or submissions, like for like if you have any suggestions for the server. If you have like ideas, improvement ideas, you would basically put your sign up there on the wall. And for all these, make sure you leave your IGN if you are using this room. It's very important because we want to know who left a great suggestion or a good build idea or a build for us to check out in general. So this is a very important, very useful room that I'm really happy to have.
Yeah, because what we can say, guys, is in our next videos, you know, say if the server's starting to lag a little bit, which was happening to us, so we upgraded a MC Pro host server package. We're now running 1.5 gigabytes of RAM, which may not sound like a lot, but MC Pro hosts, you know, they're ran by the very best computers in the world for server hosting, unless you do it privately with an absolute god of a PC. but these are pretty beast servers, and this server runs silky smooth, guys. So you guys are gonna handle this fine. But if it expands, you know, you're noticing you're getting a little bit of server lag when you're building, or say the majority of builders on this server are getting a little bit ping lag because the server's too far away. You just leave a little suggestion on this wall right here, guys, and we'll get around to you and we'll make this stuff that needs to happen.
Yeah, that's definitely a very important feature, and I'm really happy to have this because, you know, you guys may have questions or things to check out, and it's also good for promotion. If you guys want us to promote your, you know, build or whatever and get it checked out by lots of people, you know, this is awesome. This room is awesome, so you guys definitely take advantage of that. No, seriously, I mean that. Take advantage of this room. This is a very, very useful room. Very nice designing, actually. I did some designing in here, and Alex did some tweaks, or Buildz, sorry, I'm so used to calling you by your first name. Buildz has done some nice tweaks in here, and I gotta say, you know, it looks very simple, but it also looks very warm, and I like that. It's got a very nice look to it.
I agree.
So is there anything else you want to go over or anything, or that's just about it if you ask me?
I think what we should all do is go back to spawn, right here, stand in the middle of the street, and we'll outro the video.
Right here?
Yep. It's good.
I am so excited to release this. I think everybody's going to be really excited. I'm excited. I hope everybody else is just as excited as I am to, you know, get this started. This is really a big deal.
Yeah, definitely am. Alright, so guys, thank you so much for watching. It has been me, Mr. Owlz, and ZariusHD. We'd like to say that when are we going to have an update video on this? Do you think maybe once
a week? Like every other week?
Every other week, because we got to get enough progress for you guys to be looking forward to, of course. Leave your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. We'd all be very excited to see what you guys think of the modern server so far. And of course, leave suggestions. And if you want to become a builder, email me or Reese. Just get back to the part of the video where we went to the sign, or just look in the description, have a look at that IP, and then you'll instantly go to spawn where it tells you how you can apply for builder. So anything else you guys want to say?
Yeah, just make sure if you also want to check the about section of my channel, both the IP and our email addresses for, you know, submissions will be in that section. So if you do want to check it out on my point of view, that's where you can get all the information that you need, basically.
And that's it. Also the same for all of us, so you're going to be able to check out Zara's and Mr. Owlz on my channel's description too. There will be a direct link to both of them, as well as the texture pack. So guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been me, Buildz, here today with Mr. Owlz and Zarius, and we will see you guys in episode 2 of the City Progress series. Thank you so much for watching.
Have fun, guys.
Peace.